Velasquez.
So a pretty active day across the ArkLaMiss for this Saturday afternoon to kind of kickstart our Memorial Day weekend. Here in West Monroe, we're seeing temperatures in the upper 70s, but we're feeling a little humid. Temperatures actually feeling like the low 80s. Now, this is the view from our West Monroe Sky Cam facing east. If we face west, it looks very sunny, looks very clear, but eastward, we are seeing a lot of cloud coverage because we did see some showers rolling on through as winds are staying out of the southeast at about 5 to 10 miles per hour. So pretty active afternoon. We had quite a few severe thunderstorm warnings, and right now we're just dealing with a couple of flash flood warnings until 6:30, but rain galore across the ArkLaMiss, mostly along the Highway 165 corridor and eastward. We're just seeing a lot of heavy rain, especially in Morehouse Parish and in our southern parishes, LaSalle, Concordia, Catahoula parishes. You're seeing a lot of heavy rain there, but as of now, no heavy rain. We did get this picture earlier from one of the severe thunderstorms that rolled through. Kim Johnson, thank you for sending us this, just kind of giving you an idea of just how eerie it looked in some of the places that we saw some severe thunderstorm warnings, and we got a couple videos. I just didn't have time to put them in the show, but thank you for those of y'all that did. So I mentioned we still have a couple of flash flood warnings in effect, Tensall Parish and Morehouse Parish in effect until 6:30 p.m. So it should expire by the 6:30 p.m. hour, but for any of y'all that maybe are not in a flash flood warning, if you do see standing water, do not attempt to drive through it. Taking a regional look, we are looking at a lot of watches and warnings in effect, mostly for Mississippi, Alabama, and the Florida Panhandle, but New Orleans still has a flash flood watch in effect until Tuesday, 7 p.m. So this is all anticipating of the Subtropical Storm Alberto, which is still just kind of sandwiched in between the Yucatan Peninsula and Cuba, but you can notice that we're seeing a lot of rainfall and most of the activity along Cuba and Florida currently. They are getting pounded with rain, and that'll continue to be the story as we kind of continue over the next couple of days. So kind of tracking Alberto's track, you know, it's going to move into the Gulf of Mexico, and the track has moved a little eastward than maybe what we showed you yesterday and the past couple of days. Do not necessarily focus on this cone, though. We're looking, this is mostly for the center of the track as it continues to move towards the Gulf of Mexico and inland. This is, you know, projected to move over Mississippi and Alabama, but we are still expecting some rain from Alberto here in the ArkLaMiss and just in the Pelican State in general. Now, the bulk of the rain totals will be, you know, situated over the Gulf of Mexico, but New Orleans expected at least, you know, a little over half an inch, and then here in Monroe, we could see about a 1/10 of an inch of rain from that. Another thing that we're keeping an eye on are the gusty winds as the system continues to move eastward. By Monday afternoon, we are expecting wind gusts to be 15, potentially 20 miles per hour. That's not tragic. That's not, you know, the worst that things could be, but just to kind of give you an idea, you know, winds are going to shift out of the north, and we're going to see that possible for at least the next couple of days as we kind of continue to track this system over the rest of this weekend. So I mentioned we are keeping our eye on Alberto. It's not, you know, expected to bring us 5 to 10 inches of rain. It's still expecting to bring us a little bit of rain for Memorial Day Monday. Temperatures will hopefully feel a little bit more comfortable as we'll see those winds shifting out of the north. Temperatures will be in the upper 80s, low 90s for the next couple of days, but then as we head into Tuesday, into really the mid part of the week, we'll see those temperatures jump